to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Columbus, Ohio. Northwestern ready to kick it off to get things started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Ohio State's offense has the ball first today. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the...
There he goes! Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. The Buckeyes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll run the sneak for it.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Soft spot in the middle. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He breaks a tackle. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. From the gun, the running back has it. Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a team to start this game off.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Wildcats offense will get the ball for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their
And a sack all the way back at the 5. And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash and score around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make those playoff runs, you always pick out those big defensive linemen that can get their hands on the quarterback and get him on the ground like they did right here.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it's a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Got a little space. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Makes the grab. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. They'll run play action. Stands in and takes the hit. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
They try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Northwestern wants to go quickly. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got him downfield. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking down the middle. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Wants to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Past the 40. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Wildcats are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They get to the line quickly. Let's take a step back for a moment and think about Northwestern. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David, and when under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with 1st and goal because of great 3rd down execution by this offense.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Northwestern.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Duke is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Daniel Jones, this offense is not guaranteed to just keep scoring points today. They're up by a field goal over Clemson. Never know.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! Special teams coming through the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Lost a throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. The Wildcats want to crank the tempo. All right, guys, let's talk about Northwestern. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement, you create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that, man, they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like, you're telling them the future's going to be bright. We're trying to build something special. We just need you.
Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. To the air on first down. Here's a hit. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And this crowd loves a good pass rusher in the line of Chase Young, DeBosa's Jim still wagging. The Buckeyes can get after the quarterback.
Yeah, and when the crowd's going nuts like it does in the shoe, it just makes it easier to rush the pass. So the snap count is silent, it's predictable, and then you pin your ears back, and that's why they've had so many great pass rushers at Ohio State.
Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Bounced right back to them.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion, like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Northwestern will send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this third possession. Second down, he'll throw it. Got his man. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. And the Buckeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He spins that thing down the middle. He's got it for a big play. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Going to run it. It's Ben. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Levis. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Holds and fires complete to the right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. He's got the tight end. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
It'll be a draw. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Northwestern right back to the line. Trying to have a big completion here. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Northwestern will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He's got it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try the run. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Ohio State! He got a step and just dusted the field. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point extends the lead to 16. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Quick tempo here for the offense.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Levis. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Northwestern wants to go quickly.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
That's a lightning-fast decision. You can tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
And the defense got him at the 27.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Northwestern will send out the punt team. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. 2nd down coming up. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the defense, got him at the 27.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Buckeyes will call on their punt team. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Looking downfield on 1st down. And they're not on the same page there. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Sets up the screen. Turning it on. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Bringing the heat. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
Well, they were probably thinking 4-down territory with the 3rd and short, so the quarterback is licking his chops thinking there's no way the defense is going to be thinking I'm taking a deep shot down the field right now. I've got a home run ball, but give the defender so much credit. He was ready for it. He snags that out of the air.
air. Great discipline by this defense. Understanding it's third and short, you might get a short concept. No. Playing the deep ball with great discipline. I like the way he breaks on the football, gathers the interception, and gets the big third down stop.
Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Buckeyes come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. With just about 30 seconds to go in the half, how aggressive do you want to be here? Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got an open man. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Levis. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Looking downfield very late in the half. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. Just enough time for one final play of the half. He'll throw on third down. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
The Buckeyes will kick it away to crank up the second half. Out of the end zone. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Northwestern right back to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He's got it. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little.
And he makes the catch inside the 15. And the Wildcats, once back up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Plucks it out of the air. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He'll keep it himself. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. High quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They try to pop a run on the draw. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. Handoff from the gun. Tackle is made at the 23. Let's call it a 5-yard pickup. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. It's a draw. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Running back searching for a hole. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. And the Buckeyes back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Takes a shot. Fires it incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. It's good, and that lead grows even bigger.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. And the Wildcats want to pick up the tempo. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete. No chance to run, but still a good game. The Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Motion from the wideout. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll try to get it through the air. A little release to the back. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Hunt is on its way. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer.
Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. He's up to 107 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. The Buckeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete on third down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll start the return inside his 5. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Levis. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Back to pass on second down. Working the middle. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They just keep firing. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Find some fresh air. Smashes ahead. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Swings it out to the flat. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun to give, looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They turn to the passing game on third and short. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, in that situation, that just worked out perfectly for the defense. It was 3rd and 1, and I'm not so sure that was a pass blitz. That might have been a run blitz. That might have been the defense just trying to add an extra body in the gap, expecting run. Quarterback held on to the football, and that worked out perfectly for the D.
So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Miami has the lead right now, but this Canes crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet there in the 305. They're up by 7 over Florida State. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here comes the heat. And now they've lost the ball down here. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, running back on the move. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll leave it with him. Running to Green. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, fortunate to get it back. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback. I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought he was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. They want that clock to run. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Gets the back moving. Got his man out of the backfield. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the moon kind. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He's got it down the middle.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on to the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got the 1st down and more. There he goes. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And the Buckeyes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.